तो हम सभी प्रार्थना करते हैं गायत्री मंत्र से। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सर्वेभ्यो नमः। सबको सादर नमस्ते। बच्चों, do you remember what we were discussing in our last class?
Yes, Veda.
We learned about the teachings from the lives from Ram.
Okay, so we discussed about how many teachings we can learn from life of Sri Ramji.
Yes.
So how many teachings? We were discussing about how many teachings?
5 teachings.
Okay, so is there anybody who can say the first teaching? बच्चों आप में से कोई बताएंगे? So what was the first teaching we can learn from the life of Sri Rama? भूल गए बच्चों? Okay, Veda.
We should always obey our parents.
Exactly. Yeah, Deepthi wants to say something. Deepthi.
We should always obey our parents.
Okay. So what was the second one?
Dipti, second one, you tell.
We should always love our siblings and never hurt them.
Good. And how many siblings did Sri Ramji have?
Who will tell? Yashita, you know how many siblings Sri Ramji had? Vaidic?
3.
Vaidic? Yes, correct.
Okay, that's great. The actual answer was 4. Here, Sri Ramji had a sister as well, but we did not have any focus on her in the Ramayana. Okay, so the answer is right. There are 3. Okay. So we showed a picture in which there were 2 followers or friends of Sri Ramji. Who were they?
Vaidic, can you tell?
Acharya ji, can you repeat the question once?
So in one picture, we discussed about 2 followers of friend or friends of Sri Ramji. Who were they?
Hanuman?
Photos were shown. Yes, Pranshi.
Hanuman and Shabri.
No, we did not see a picture of Hanumanji in our last class.
Picture was shown, no, of one lady, old lady,
One old lady and a boat sailor.
and a boat sailor.
Acharya ji cannot hear you. Who is saying that? Dipti, Dipti, you can't hear me. Okay, those two were Nishad Raj Guha and Mata Shabri. Okay, okay. Let us go with our new lessons and new teachings and new stuff. So far we learned the meaning of the Gayatri Mantra in English is you are the giver of life to us. Repeat it, please.
You are the giver of life to us. You people can unmute yourself.
Yes, all you can unmute yourself. सब अपने आप को unmute कर
You are the giver of life.
मुझे एक बार बोलने दीजिए फिर आप repeat कीजिए. You are the giver of life to us.
You are the giver
of life to us.
You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
You nurture, you foster
The
this
grand universe.
universe.
You are the giver of life to us.
You are the giver of life to us.
Yes,
You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
अब इन दो sentences को कौन बोल सकता है? Who can say these two sentences without looking at the screen or the notebook?
Yes, Deepti.
you are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
That's great. And who else? Veda?
नीचे से click ऊपर से scroll के पास आके merge कर दो. Then you will join the upper and the lower end.
Ranshi, you can unmute yourself. I think the sound is coming from your place.
Okay, who wants to say?
Okay, Ranshi, you want to sing? Sing, please. Please sing. Can you hear? Okay, Surabhi, you want to sing?
Yes, ma'am.
Sing.
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster the grand universe.
Yashita.
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
Great.
Very good.
Samskriti.
Sanskriti, you remember? Younger Sanskriti. Younger Sanskriti.
Yeah.
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe. Repeat it. Bolo beta. Okay. Sahasra.
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
Thank you. Vaidic beta. चलिए अब नेक्स्ट हम पढ़ेंगे the next stanza is we find the vigor of life through you. सब बोलिए we find the vigor of life through you.
We find the
Vigor of life through you.
Remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
Remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
So God is the remover of all sufferings and he is the giver of bliss as well. According to Gayatri Mantra, the word Bhuvaha means remover of all sorrows and sufferings. So what is the meaning of the word Bhuvaha? In English, remover of all sufferings and remover of all sorrows.
Life.
आप में से कोई बताएंगे भुवहा वर्ड की मीनिंग क्या है? What is the meaning of word Bhuvaha in Gayatri Mantra? जी सहस्र बताइए.
Remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
No, bestower of bliss is not the meaning of Bhuvaha.
Remover of sufferings.
Yes, remover of all sufferings, all pains, all sorrows of our life. What is the first word of the Gayatri Mantra? That is Bhu. Bhu means giver of life. Bhu means giver of life. प्राणों को देने वाला. In Hindi, the meaning is प्राणों को देने वाला, जीवन को देने वाला. तो भगवान जीवन को देने वाला है. That's why the mantra calls God as Bhu. It means giver of life. And the second word of the Gayatri mantra is Bhuvaha. Okay, tell me, what is the first word of the Gayatri mantra? What is the first word of Gayatri Mantra? बेटा एक्टिवली बताया करो.
सब जल्दी जल्दी हाथ उठाओ और बोलो. इतने सुस्त क्यों हो रहे हो? बैंगलोर में गर्मी है, इतनी गर्मी नहीं है लेकिन.
और बेंगलोर में गर्मी है तो पीछे से तो मेरा कुर्ता भीग रहा है. मैं तो इस समय विजयवाड़ा के पास हूं.
हाँ, वहाँ और गर्मी है और हरियाणा में भी है कुछ लोग.
भयंकर गर्मी है यहाँ. Okay, I repeat my question. What is the first word of divine Gayatri Mantra?
Yes, Sanskriti.
The
Bhu.
the first word of Gayatri Mantra is Bhu.
क्या कहा आपने? गायत्री मंत्र का पहला वर्ड क्या है?
He said Buhu.
Bhu, yes. So what is the meaning of word Bhu?
Giver of life.
Yes, giver of life. हिंदी में क्या कहेंगे? प्राणों को देने वाला. हिंदी में क्या कहेंगे? भू का मतलब प्राणों को देने वाला, जीवन को देने वाला. And what we say in English is giver of life. Okay, the next question is, what is the second word of the Gayatri Mantra?
Yes, Pranshi, speak first.
Bhuha.
Bhuvaha. Say clearly. Bhuvaha. Okay, so what is the meaning of the second word? Bhuvaha. कौन
Remover.
बताएगा? जी प्रांशी बताओ. क्या कहा? हाँ, स्वाति जी आपको समझ में आया क्या
नहीं
कहा?
नहीं बेटा, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा ठीक से.
Okay, so Bhuvaha means remover of all sufferings. Bhuvaha means remover of all sufferings. हिंदी में कैसे कहेंगे? दुखों को दूर करने वाला. हिंदी में कैसे कहेंगे? दुखों को दूर करने वाला. अब आप एक बार हिंदी में बताइए भुवः का मतलब क्या है? जी.
Yes, Surabhi.
Ma'am, remover of
सफरिंग्स.
Sufferings.
यस. हिंदी में बेटा दुखों को दूर करने वाला. दुखों को
दुखों को
दूर
दूर
करने।
करने वाला.
Okay. So, and the third word, what is the third word in Gayatri Mantra?
Ayushi, can you tell and switch on your video?
So, the third word of Gayatri Mantra is Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuvaha Swaha. First word Bhu, second word Bhuvaha, third word Swaha. Third word क्या है? Swaha. And what is the meaning of Swaha? So we were chanting the meaning, and it says that bestower of bliss. God is the source of all happiness. God is the giver of all happiness and bliss. That's why we call him bestower of bliss. He bestows his bliss always upon us. So the first word, Bhuhu, giver of life. The second word, Bhuvaha, remover of all sufferings. The third word, Swaha, bestower or giver of bliss and happiness. He is the eternal source of all happiness. So please say together after me, we find the vigor of life through you. Unmute yourself and say after me. We find the vigor
Find
of
the vigor of life through you.
remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
Remover of suffering, bestower of bliss.
इन दोनों स्टेंजर्स को एक साथ बोलेंगे अब हम बोलिए You are the giver of life to us.
You are the giver of life to us.
And please say these words with total devotion, right? Say, You are the giver of life to us.
You are the giver of life to us.
You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
We find the vigor of life through you.
We find the vigor of life through you.
Remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
Remover of suffering, bestower of bliss.
अब आप में से कौन स्क्रीन को देख करके इन दोनों स्टेंजेस को अपने आप बोलेंगे जी सुरभि आप बोलिए
You are the giver of life to us. You nature, you foster the grand universe. Second wala. We find the vigor of life through you. Remover of sufferings, best tower of bliss.
Thank you so very much, beta. Deepti, now this is your turn.
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe. We find the vigor of life through you. Remover of suffering, bestower of bliss.
बहुत धन्यवाद बेटा यशिका. Now this is your turn.
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe. We found the vigor of life through you. Remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
बहुत सॉफ्ट वॉइस बहुत अच्छी है बेटा. वेद सहस्रा.
Are the giver of life to us. You nurture and foster this grand universe. You find the vigors of life through you. Remover of suffering, restores and bliss.
Thank you very much. Ayushi.
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe. We find the vigor of life through you.
remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
Very soothing voice, very soothing voice. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. So now we are going to discuss about how God removes our sufferings. How can I believe that? Okay, I do not believe in God, and I want to say no. I am not agree with your mantra. I am not agree with your um, this poem, because I do not believe that God removes the sufferings. I think our parents remove all of our sufferings. I think doctors keep removing our sufferings. I think the government and the police system removes our sufferings. How can I believe God removes our sufferings? So let us discuss about this point. Okay, so here is a question. Most important functions of our body, which are directly connected with our life, are not directly done or controlled by us. If you are getting my point, if you are understanding what I am trying to say, I am saying that most important functions of our body, which are directly connected with our life, they are not directly done or controlled by us. Is it true or not? I'm going to ask some questions. These questions can clear the concept. Okay. Question number one, identify the more important functions from the below pairs. Okay. So pair number one, keeping your fingers functioning or keeping your heart functioning. Which is the more important one, according to you, according to your knowledge? जिस्वाति जी आप ही किसी को इनवाइट कीजिएगा. So identify more important
Okay,
functions from the
Sanskriti, yes, tell me. Younger Sanskriti. Heart. Very good.
heart. Okay, option number B, it means keeping your heart functioning is more important, right? Okay, next question. Keeping your feet moving or keeping your blood circulating in the body, which one is more important? कौन बताएंगे?
Deepthi, yes.
Keeping your blood circulating.
Yes, keeping your blood circulating in your body is more important. Okay. Here number 3. Keeping your arms active or working or keeping your lungs and kidneys active. Look at the picture. Keeping your arm active is more important or keeping your lungs and kidneys active is more important. कौन बताएंगे?
Okay, Vaidic.
Lungs and kidneys.
Vaidic.
Lungs and kidneys. Thank you. You're right. So as you can realize, all these most important life-saving functions of our body are not directly managed by ourselves. आप बता दीजिए. आप मुझे बताइए. This first one, it means keeping your fingers functioning is in your control. Is it true or not?
Yes,
पर
Vedas.
हार्ट के फंक्शन को कंट्रोल करना डायरेक्टली आपके हाथ में है क्या? क्या आप अपने हार्ट बीट को खुद चलाते हो क्या? बच्चों, आप अपने फिंगर्स के अंदर मूवमेंट करते हो, किंतु आपके हार्ट के अंदर मूवमेंट आप खुद करते हो क्या? नहीं. So more important function is not in your control, but it is controlled by some unseen force, some invisible force, right? Next. Look at the pair. Keeping your feet moving, that is in your control. वो आपके कंट्रोल में है. But keeping your blood circulating in your body, is it in your control? No, it is not directly in your control. So this is controlled by some invisible force and invisible existence. So blood को अपने body में circulate करना directly हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. Directly हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. Third, आर्म्स को मूव करना, आर्म्स को एक्टिव रखना डायरेक्टली हमारे हाथ में. आर्म्स को मूव करना, आर्म्स को चलाना हिलाना, ये डायरेक्टली हमारे हाथ में है. किंतु लंग्स को एक्टिव रखना ये डायरेक्टली हमारे हाथ में है क्या? Even small kids, they do not know there is an organ that is called lung in my chest. Even they do not know how to keep it activated. How to keep it activated. तो ये सारी की सारी मैकेनिज्म इंसान अपने आप तो कर नहीं सकता. इंसान अपने आप कर नहीं सकता. तो कोई इनविजिबल पावर इस पूरे को चला रहा. तो इसीलिए हम कहते हैं, yes, you can realize all these most important life-saving functions of our body are not directly managed by ourselves, but these activities are controlled by an unseen force that is created and set by God. That's why it is said about God, we find the vigor of life through you. The vigor, the energy of life, we get it through God. Okay, next. Humans get medical aid and assistance and get cured as well. Do you agree with me? सही है या गलत है बेटा? पिक्चर को देखो. Humans get medical aid जब हमें चोट लगती है. When we are sick, तब we get medical aid and assistance and get cured as well. Is it right or not? Yes, it is right. Now look at the picture. Most of the animals like these even do not get medical aid but get well. Is it true or not? इन जानवरों को कोई मेडिकल एड दे रहा है जंगलों के अंदर? कोई नहीं दे रहा है. उनके जो पेन्स है, उन पेन्स को रिमूव करने के लिए वहां पर कोई डॉक्टर, वहां पर कोई सर्जन, वहां पर कोई पुलिस, वहां पर कोई पेरेंट्स जा रहे हैं क्या? Most of the animals like these even do not get medical aid, but they get well. So who is making them well? Who is making them well? So that is God. God removes sufferings of all. God removes suffering of all. That's why we say that remover of sufferings. God is remover of sufferings. Let us chant the second line of the meaning of the divine Gayatri Mantra. So let me complete the first sentence. Let me complete the part of the sentence. Then you have to repeat that. We find the vigor of life through you.
We find the vigor of life through you.
Remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
Remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
अब आप सभी लोग मिलकर के एक साथ बोलिए इसको.
We find the vigor of life through remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
Okay, thank you. Let me ask some more questions. The meaning bestower of bliss is the meaning of what word? The meaning bestower of bliss is the meaning of what word of Gayatri Mantra?
Who will answer? Yes, Deepti.
Swaha.
That's good. And Swaha is the what number? It is at the what number of Gayatri Mantra? Is it the first number? Is it the first word? Is it the second word? Is it the third word? Is it the fourth word?
Yes, Surabhi.
Ma'am, third word.
Yes, that is third one. Okay. So the meaning, remover of sufferings, is the meaning of what word of Gayatri Mantra?
Yes, Deepti.
Bhuvaha.
Bhuvaha. And Bhuvaha is the, what, it holds what number of the Gayatri Mantra?
Yes, Veda, Sastra, and Sanskriti.
Remover of sufferings is the meaning of the word bhuvaha.
Okay. And what is the number of word Bhuvaha in Gayatri Mantra?
Second. This is the
That's right.
second word.
Great. Okay. So now we are moving to learn the third stage of Gayatri Mantra. Okay. So say, we see your splendor around the world.
We see your splendor around the world.
We see your splendor. Your means gods. Oh God, your splendor. We see your splendor around the world.
We see your splendor around the world.
We sense your presence in every object.
We sense your presence in every object.
This is the ultimate goal of the spiritualism. We have to sense the God's divine presence in every object. వద్దమ్మా నేను క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నాను తర్వాత ఓకే ఓకే కిందకు వచ్చా. So we have to sense the divine presence of God everywhere. So the question is, how many gods are there? Who wants to answer that? How many gods are there?
Yes, Sanskriti, Veda.
The answer for this question, which is how many gods are there? There's only one God all around us.
Okay, there is only one God. Okay, Surabhi, what is your answer? Surabhi, how many gods are there?
Only one God is there.
Only one God, thank you. Deepti, how many gods are there? Deepti, Ayushi, Yashika.
Only one God.
Only one God, okay. Only one God. Okay, the next question is, God is where he resides.
What is the question, Acharya ji?
Where God resides, where is God?
Where
he
is
is
God?
located. Where he is located.
Where he lives.
Yeah, where he lives. Okay,
Yes,
Yashika.
Yashika.
God is everywhere.
Good. Ayushi.
God is everywhere.
Good. Veda and Samskruti.
God is everywhere.
Deepti.
God is everywhere.
Yes, God is everywhere. But do we sense the presence of God everywhere? That is the question. Do we sense the presence of God everywhere? Generally, we do not. Of course, Pranshi is saying, yes, I feel, I sense the presence of God everywhere. That is a divine gift if you sense it. If you sense it, that is a divine gift. But God is everywhere. But the problem is we do not recognize him. We do not realize his presence everywhere. So that's why we were writing this sentence. Okay, the stanza number 3. We see your splendor around the world. Say,
We see your splendor
Around
around
the
the
world.
world.
we sense your presence in every object.
We
We
sense
sense your presence in every object.
Some little explanation about this stanza. Okay. The sun is full of shine. True or not? Yes. The sun is a lifeless, soulless object. Is it true or not? And it is inanimate. Inanimate means jadavastu, lifeless thing. Is it true or not? So the sun is lifeless, the sun is soulless, and the sun is inanimate. It means he is lifeless jadapadartha. That is true. Next, the moon is full of glow. The moon is full of glow. The moon is a lifeless and soulless object too. क्या मून के अंदर कोई लाइफ है? नहीं है. मून में कोई सोल है? नहीं है. It is also inanimate object. It means it is also jadavastu. Can a lifeless object feel some shine or glow in it itself? जैसे आप लोग ग्लो के लिए अपने चेहरे के ऊपर कुछ लगा लेते हैं. You apply something for the glow of your skin. You apply something on your nails to get them glow. क्या ऐसा सूरज और चांद भी अपने आप कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या ग्लो के लिए? Is it possible? It is not possible. So lifeless objects like sun and moon, they cannot feel some shine or glow on them themselves, but they are glowing, they are shining. Okay, so that's why it is said about God, we see your splendor, we see your light around the world. Oh God, we see your splendor, your tej. In Hindi we say that tej. हम आपके तेज को सारी दुनिया में देखते हैं, सब जगह देखते हैं. और आगे क्या कहते हैं? Answer the following questions. Where is God or where does God live? There are some answers. God lives in India only. God exists in the USA only. God does not exist. God lives in the sky. God is everywhere or God lives everywhere. God lives in human beings only. God lives in temples only. Okay, there are 7 options. Which one is the right one?
God is everywhere.
Say it again, please.
God is everywhere.
Yes, God is everywhere. It means God lives everywhere. God lives everywhere. Okay, please learn this poem. आप सभी लोग मिलकर के बोलो बेटा. ऊपर ओम,
पर ओम,
नीचे ओम.
नीचे ओम,
Om means God. Okay, ऊपर ओम,
ओम,
नीचे ओम. सब बोलो. Please say all together after me. ऊपर ओम,
पर ओम,
नीचे ओम,
नीचे ओम,
आगे ओम,
आगे ओम,
पीछे ओम,
पीछे ओम,
दाएं ओम,
दाएं ओम,
बाएं ओम.
बाएं ओम.
For those students who do not understand Hindi, daye means right side, baye means left side. Okay, so God is existed on my right and God is existed on my left as well. Okay, andar om,
अंदर ओम,
bahar om.
बाहर ओम.
God is existed in me and God is existed outside of me as well. Next, mujhme om,
उसमें ओम,
mujhme om.
उसमें ओम.
God is in me and God is in you as well. Okay, so in the nutshell, सब जगह ओम ही ओम.
सब जगह ओम.
So one more time, ऊपर ओम, नीचे ओम,
ऊपर ओम, नीचे ओम,
आगे ओम, पीछे ओम,
आगे
आगे
ओम,
ओम,
पीछे ओम,
नीचे ओम,
दाएं ओम, बाएं ओम,
दाएं ओम बाएं ओम
अंदर ओम बाहर ओम,
अंदर ओम बाहर ओम
मुझ में
मन में
ओम तुझ में ओम,
मुझ में ओम तुझ में ओम
जगह ओम ही ओम।
सब जगह ओम ही ओम।
Means God is existed upward, God is existed downward, God is existed in front of me, and God is existed on my back. God is existed on my right, God is existed on my left. God is located in me, God is existed inside of me, and God is existed outside of me. And mujhme om, God is in me and God is in you. It means God is everywhere. Sab jagah om hi om. That's why we say that we sense your presence in every object.
That's your presence in every object.
Okay, so let us say the meaning of three stanzas, Gayatri Mantra, three stanzas together. Okay. Where is the first one? Okay. So this is the first stanza and second stanza. You are the giver of life to us.
You are the giver of life to us.
To nurture, you foster this grand universe.
You
You nurture, you foster this grand universe.
We find the vigor of life through you.
we
We
find
find the vigor of
Of
life through you.
love,
Remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss.
Remover
remover
of
of
suffering,
suffering.
bestower of bliss.
We see your splendor around the world.
We see
We
your
see your
splendor
splendor around
around
the
the world.
world.
We sense your presence in
We
every object.
we
sense
sense
your
your
Sense your
presence.
presence in every object.
तो बच्चों आप लोगों ने क्या लिख लिया इस मीनिंग को, इन तीन स्टेंजेस को लिख लिया? So now who is ready to say these three stanzas together? First Sudipti, okay.
मैंने लिखा है ना यार मैं क्या
With very
करूं?
devotionally, you have to say these three stanzas.
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe. We find the vigor of life through you, remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss. We see your splendor around the world. We sense your presence in every object.
धन्यवाद बेटा, बहुत सुंदर। यशिता,
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe. We find the vigor of life through you, remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss. We
बहुत
see,
धन्यवाद बेटा।
we see
हाँ, yeah, one more stanza.
around the world. We sense your presence in every object.
Thank you so very much. प्रांशी बेटा,
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe. We find the vigor of life through you. Remover of suffering, bestower of bliss. We see your splendor around the world. We sense your presence in every object.
thank you. सुरभि, आप
You are the giver of life to us. You nature, you foster the grand universe. Man, we find the vigor of life through you, remover of suffering, bestower of bliss. We see your splendor around the world. We sense your presence in every object.
धन्यवाद बेटा, बहुत सुंदर। वेदा,
You are the giver of life to us. You nurture, you foster this grand universe. We find the vigor of life through you, the remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss. We see your splendor around our world. We sense your presence in every object.
धन्यवाद बेटा, बहुत सुंदर। संस्कृति, she is drinking something. Okay, Sanskriti, you. We find the vigor of life through you. बेटा, बुक देख करके बोल सकती हो, बिना देख के बोलो मत। बुक देख के बोलो यदि आपने लिखा हो। यदि आपने नहीं लिखा, so I am going to show the stanzas on screen. Okay, so this is the second one. We find the vigor. Look at the screen and chant it.
संस्कृति, look at the screen. Younger संस्कृति, आप बेटा आचार्य जी ने दिखा रहे हैं स्क्रीन पे लिखा है, उसको देख के बोलिए।
We find vigor of
Life you, remover of sufferings, bestower of bliss. We see your splendor around the world. We sense your presence in every object. So finally, Ayushi. Okay, she got disconnected. Okay, so स्वाति जी, अभी मुझे थोड़ी देर में हैदराबाद के लिए निकलना है, तो हम क्लास को आज 5 मिनट पहले ही समाप्त करते हैं। यदि आप चाहें तो कुछ क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर सेशन बच्चों के साथ कीजिएगा, या कोई क्विज प्रिपेयर करके आप ग्रुप के अंदर पोस्ट कीजिएगा, जिससे पेरेंट्स को पता चले व्हाट दे आर लर्निंग, और हमें पता चले if they are learning them properly or not, if they can answer the questions properly or not. ठीक है?
ठीक है जी आचार्य जी। वैसे मैंने क्लास 1 और 2 के नोट्स बना के ना एक ऑनलाइन नोट्स बना दिए हैं और सबके साथ शेयर कर दिए हैं।
बहुत अच्छा।
तो हाँ, तीसरी क्लास का नहीं कर पाई थी मैं। तो मैं नोट्स बना के और फिर मैं ग्रुप में भी डाल देती हूँ कि आज ये थोड़ा बहुत सिखाया है, आप बच्चों को सिखाइए। तो
बिल्कुल। आयुषी जुड़ गई है। आयुषी, if you are ready to say these sentences, please do it, beta. Okay, anyhow, so now I have to leave the session. Thank you very much all kids. आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। फिर अगली बार मिलेंगे। नमस्ते।
थैंक यू आचार्य जी।
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते आचार्य जी, धन्यवाद।
नमस्ते बेटा जी, आपका भी धन्यवाद।
नमस्ते, धन्यवाद आचार्य जी।
जी वेदा, जी संस्कृति, धन्यवाद।
आचार्य जी।
जी सुरभि बेटा, धन्यवाद।